Yes, yes.
First of all, I would like to respect to Yoshida-san and all member in team. Um, Everyone maybe know me. I'm Chanporn from PNC student that I go to internship at Dynamo. And today I'm going to presentation about infrastructure as code and that I have learned in Dynamo for my first yeah. And for my agenda today, I have six agenda. The first one is introduction. Second, why Ansible is important. Third, requirement. Four, uh, Dynamo. Five, conclusion, and the last one is question and answer. Um, okay. The first I would like to introduction about the Ansible. Ansible is an open source automation tool for or a platform used for IT tasks such as configuration, management, application deployment, intra-service, uh, orchestration, and provisioning. And one more, I also would like to introduction about the Vagrant. Vagrant is also an open source software product for build and maintaining portable virtual software development environment. Okay, and why Ansible is important? Uh, there are many advantages of Ansible, but I rest only three to show in here. And the first one is Ansible is an open source tool. As we know, Ansible is free, so we can use Ansible um, without pay the money. Yeah, and one more, it's very simple to set up and use. It doesn't need a special coding skill. Uh, like me, I am also don't know about the programming, but I can learn about the Ansible module. And one more, Ansible is flexible. We can orchestrate an entire application environment no matter where it's deployed. Yeah, Ansible is it flexible. And this is the requirement that I use to deploy my web application in my project. I use Vagrant, yeah, uh, and also VirtualBox and Ansible. Okay, now let me demo about project my project code. Mm. Everyone, do you see my terminal?
Yes.
Okay. Inside here, I have a background file. Um, in background file, I have two VM. I have the first one is for um, WordPress server, and the second one is for database server. Yeah. And now let me show my role. This is my role inside the dependency. OS. Inside the role, I have a dependency, MariaDB, Nginx, PHP FPM, PHP MyAdmin, and WordPress. And this one, inside the dependency, the first I install repository, package management. I install IP release, uh, and then I install the firewall. Then start firewall, and the last one is disable cylinder. In general, in CentOS 7, it have firewall already, but I just install firewall to make sure that um, it will have after we install. And Ansible. This in this task I use Ansible. So um, if I want to view my code, I use Ansible. And then I would like to show you about the MariaDB task. Um, the first I install MariaDB, start, and then I update root password for MariaDB. Uh, in normal, in after we install MariaDB, it it doesn't have a password. The password of MariaDB is blank, so I use root password for MariaDB with password 123. And after that, I create a database with database name WPDB, and then I create user with WP user, and I used to I grant database I grant my database to my WordPress server. This this is my IP of this is a IP of WordPress server. Then copy file. This is not not copy. It's MariaDB log file, and then I insert firewall rule for um, MariaDB. It just port 3606, and then I restart. Uh, in case before I use a reload, but when I use reload it's not work, then I change it to restart. Then I show more about principle about Nginx. Inside the role of Nginx, it have two. It have file and task. Inside the file, it have one file in here. I have two server. Uh, the server one I use for with I use with project WordPress. I use with big WordPress server, and one more I use with PHP my admin. and inside the task we have main, and inside main I install Nginx, start, and copy my configuration file default conf to destination slash etc and slash nginx and slash conf.d, and I set owner nginx group uh, owner nginx group nginx and mode 0666, and then I insert firewall rule for nginx with port HTTP, and then I reload nginx. And then inside the PHP FPM, it also have file and task. And inside the file, I have uh, one file named www.conf. This is I define it to listen. I listen owner, listen group user, and yeah. And inside the task, I the first I install README repository for PHP. Um, then um, in this project, I use PHP version 7 because PHP my admin it support with PHP version 7. That's why I use this version. And after install, I start survey. Then I copy my configuration file that I have already shown, file www.conf to destination slash etc php fpm .d and owner nginx group nginx, and then I restart php fpm again. Then about PHP my admin. Um, inside the PHP my admin, I also have two. It have tag and template. Inside the tag or inside the template, I have one file with name config.default.php. Um, I use a template because of um, inside the inside the um, inside the file I have defined with db host because I have a hostvar in I also have a hostvar. That's why I define with in here with db host. I will show you about my hostvar later after I finish uh, this role. And then I show about the task method. inside this task, I install PHP Admin, and then I copy default path. After I install PHP admin, in the default path, it will be in /user/share and /php admin, and I copy it to destination/sov, and then I got a template. I copy my template to destination/sov php admin library config.default.php, and then I set permission group owner to PHP admin directory, and then I set group owner permission to /var lib php and session, and after that I also have the last role is WordPress. Right, I have tool as well. It have template and task. I show about the template. Okay. Template. Yeah, I already show in MariaDB. I have create database name with WP DB and user WP user with password 123, and I define DB host uh, in uh, host var, and let me show in the ah in the tab I have I add group engine X, I add user engine X, and then I download WordPress with latest version, and uh, unarchive it to destination/sov, and then I also set owner group and mode to WordPress, and then I copy my template wp config.php to destination /sov and /WordPress. It finished with the role. Let I show you about um, the inventory. Inventory, I have host var and host. Inside the host, I have two hosts. Um, I have DB WordPress and WordPress. DB WordPress with uh, it have IP this, and WordPress. This is IP of WordPress. Then let me show about the principal view inventory host var. In host var, I define with WordPress. Inside the WordPress, I have DB host with IP of database. Then inside the playbook, I have two playbook. one for database and one more for the WordPress. Ansible, Vol, View, Playbook, database. Inside the Playbook database, I set role it's to execute dependency and MariaDB. And inside the WordPress, I define it to execute dependency and then WordPress, then PHP FPM, and then PHP Admin, and the last uh, Nginx. Um, inside the Ansible con CFG, I define inventory in um, inventory playbook directory in playbooks role path in rows, and I have a full password file in .vol config. This is a password of uh, vol config. After I set up, after I prepare code already, I run with command Ansible playbook playbook WordPress .yml ni inventory host -l limit with WordPress. This one if I want to execute about um, WordPress server, then press enter. Inside the IaC host, I define my PC host in IP WordPress. This one, for PHP, and this one for WordPress. I will show after I execute. Do you hear me now?
Yes.
Yes.
It takes some time to execute. Okay. I have two domain name with a project WordPress.com and one more PHP Admin. project phpMyAdmin.com. Now it's work with PHP MyAdmin.com, but project WordPress.com it still have error connection with database because am not I am not yet running with um, database server. So I go to terminal again, and then I run Ansible playbook database.yml mana I inventory host mana L db WordPress have no host. Now install my
The inventory file is correct?
wait, let me check. Uh, Ansible all mana I
Host, not host.
no S in here. um, um,
Now I do not hear from Chanporn.
do you hear me, Wong?
Yes, now here. Previously, no. And maybe some echo from you.
Okay. So now, do you already say that I am finished with my demo?
Yes, now see conclusion.
Yeah. For my conclusion, for my topic, infrastructure as code, it means that we can manage and provision our infrastructure through code instead of manual process. Like I use Ansible code instead of I use like to set up WordPress by manually. It's useful. Yeah. Now that's all for me. If you have any question, you can ask. Thank you. Hello everyone. Do you have any question?
Yes. Let me ask you a question.
Yeah.
It's not about the Ansible things and the technical things. I want to know how did you make these presentations? Did somebody help your did somebody help to make that presentation, or you just made it by yourself?
Thank you for this question. For the presentation, I make it by myself, but uh, I asked Bong Nasir Salih to help verify about my presentation if uh, it's good or not. It's 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 gonna be better. I yeah, I use it, but it's not okay. I will change something. Yeah.
Mm, okay. Yes, because yeah, it was great, and your presentation included what the Ansible and why it's important and how to use it. Yeah. That the presentation it was really great. So that's why I thought in your school you get some presentation lesson or somebody support. And yes, I understand. Mm.
Yeah.
So in your school, do you also have a chance to have something lesson about presentation?
I also ever do a presentation after I finish project, or sometimes I have teamwork, and then teacher uh, ask us to do a presentation. But in
Mhm.
general, I do presentation in a team. I never do presentation individually.
Ah, I
Yeah.
see. Mm, okay. Anyway, yeah, that's really great. Thank you for that great presentation.
Uh, do you have any question more about my presentation?
If somebody have questions,
Hello.
Yeah.
Hello.
Hello, Bong.
Maybe it's not a question, but just some comment from me. When you run Ansible Playbook, you should enable option -d to yeah -d to enable this option. Then when you apply something, you will see some change. When you apply some change on the target server, you can see some change. Yes, just like and you should run dry run mode also before you deploy to the real environment. Yes, thank you.
Yeah, Bong. Thank you.
Okay, I would like to join one question also. So for making the Ansible, like the whole process you are doing right now. So for example, I don't access my machine to the internet like the Wi-Fi. So is it okay to just create Ansible for in case of local environment, just like making the practice? So can I make the Ansible and access it without the internet?
Um, for this question, I am not sure yet, Bong, because when I run Ansible playbook, I connect with the internet. So if it doesn't have internet, I don't know it work or not. I will answer you later if possible. I will test it first. Yep.
Yes, thank you so much.
Yeah.
That's all from me. Yes, yeah.
Thank you.
And
Let,
yes,
let,
yes, especially it's a really great infrastructure as code. It's to me it's really professional because we making the whole process, making it we call automated and without manually like config each module or each part of it. So we just putting the code and make the Ansible automated, like doing it. Yes, great. Okay, finish.
let me also join the discussion. Actually, when we use Ansible, it's automation. So if this automation require a task that need to install packages that have to pull from internet, then we need to use internet. But if it's just copy file or apply configuration that no need to download packages from internet, then it's okay to run the playbook without internet. If it just copy file or just do the copy file or configuration. And I have one comment regarding the playbook and Ansible over. Actually, we own in most cases we only encrypt credential. We only encrypt credential, username, password, or very credential information. We do not encrypt the whole Ansible role, tasks, and actually we don't encrypt the whole. We just encrypt credential. I'm not sure if we encrypt everything, then it could be like take time to provision, or during the development it can be like take time to always run the Ansible. It's okay, but actually we maybe no need to encrypt everything. We only encrypt the credential, username, passwords related.
Yeah.
And
Yes.
to Chanporn.
Yeah. Okay. I would like to join the discussion too. Yes, it's really great. I think we should encrypt just the credential, not the whole playbook. Am I correct? Yes. Okay.
Yep, I will improve more about it.
So hello.
Hello, Bong.
Yes, hello. So I would like to join one question too. So do you need to install something in for additional to use the module of Ansible?
Sorry, Bong. Question.
For Ansible, like you copy file, you install WordPress, you install some package. Do you need to install something else for Ansible before to use this command?
It seems like before I use the copy command. Like for example, if I want to copy like WordPress, so I need to install the WordPress, and then I copy it to the destination that I want to put. Yeah, and inside the Ansible server, I just need to have I just need to install the Ansible, and then I deploy it to Node. Yeah, I don't know I answered to you right or wrong.
Yes, that's right. Just I never test Ansible, so I just asked if you need anything to use that module. So thank you. You answered my question.
Yep.
Hello. To join with the Punlaksan question, I think for the Ansible module, we no need to install it. We just follow for the Ansible instruction. Some module it just need to upgrade the Ansible version, like the module it support just a lower. If you are using the not up to date the Ansible version and you want to use that module, but the newer the module is required with the latest Ansible version. So we just upgrade your Ansible version and use that module to support your task. Yes, it just I think. Yeah. Yes, and that's all. Yeah.
To some so do we need to install any provider like connect to like something like Oracle? So do we need like Ansible don't have like a Terraform? It need provider to connect to the database or something else. So Ansible don't need, right?
Yes, but if you want to install the Oracle for Ansible, it's not the required something, but for the Oracle thing, it require any packages or some environment. We just make in the task for the in the Ansible role. We can in one type we can just make the task for the install something like Oracle need, but for the Ansible, yes, we just use the module to install, no need to something dependency. Yes.
Yes.
It's like the dependency for the Oracle. We use the Ansible to run and install, but Oracle it's no. Yes, Ansible it's no need to install any packages.
Yes, yeah. Okay, understand.
Okay, thank you so much, everyone. Yes, it's really interesting topic. So after this, could we access your slide later, Chanporn?
Do you want to access my slide presentation?
Yes, to learn more that slide related to Ansible.
Okay. I will drop the link because now because I use.
Okay, that's really great. Okay, thank you so much, everyone, for joining. Yes, that's great. And good luck to Yoshida-san to visit Vietnam. Yes, thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Okay, yes. Yes, goodbye, everyone. See you.
Bye, see you.
Good weekend. Yes.
Have a nice day.
Have a nice
Have a
day.
nice day.